When your inner critic is whispering, "You're not good enough, you'll never succeed," and your to-do list seems like a never-ending scroll. Where do you turn when motivation feels like a distant memory? You are not alone in this struggle. We've all experienced those moments when the path ahead seems clouded with obstacles and the idea of pressing on feels more like a burden than an opportunity. Today, we're diving deep into the art of staying motivated when it seems like your goals are miles away and your energy is dwindling. Drawing upon the wisdom of mental health experts, best-selling authors, and real-life success stories, we'll equip you with practical tools that have the power to transform your mindset and propel you forward. Now let's meet our friends, shall we? Here in Norfolk, we've got Mark, a young lad who wants to start his own carpentry business, but keeps getting bogged down in paperwork and doubts his skills. Over in Norwich, we've got Lucy, a talented musician who dreams of performing at big gigs, but struggles with stage fright and self-doubt. And just outside of Lowestoft, there's David, who wants to get fitter and healthier, but finds himself hitting the snooze button and reaching for the biscuit tin on tough days. If any of these stories resonate with you, hold on tight because we've got some game-changing tips coming your way. Number 1, break it down. So tip number 1 sounds simple, yet is super effective. Break it down. You see, when we set goals, we tend to think big. We dream of accomplishing extraordinary things, and that's fantastic. But sometimes dreaming big can become our downfall. When we focus solely on the end goal, the journey can seem overwhelming. That's where the power of breaking it down comes in. This technique allows you to take a mammoth task and cut it into bite-sized pieces that are much more manageable. Imagine you're planning to climb Mount Everest. Would you start plotting your route up the mountain right away? Probably not. You'd research the best route, acclimatize to higher altitudes, train your body, and get the right equipment. All these are the bite-sized steps you need to break down the journey into smaller, achievable goals. Host, let's take our friend Mark here in Norfolk. Mark wants to start his own carpentry business. That's the big goal. But right now, he's stuck. He's got a pile of business plans and marketing materials to sort through. Instead of looking at the entire process as a whole, Mark can break it down into smaller tasks. He can start with something like research 3 types of carpentry businesses today, or draft 1 page of my business plan tonight. By accomplishing these small tasks daily, he's building momentum and confidence. And when the tasks are small enough, they're much easier to complete. This is where the concept of the 2-minute rule comes in handy. If a task takes less than 2 minutes to do, get it done right away. This prevents small tasks from piling up and becoming overwhelming. Tip number 2, remember your why. Do you remember why you started on this journey in the first place? Your why is your guiding star. Keeping it front and center can light your path when motivation is low. It's your reminder of the bigger picture. Let's take Lucy from Norwich, the talented musician who dreams of performing on big stages. Every time she feels like giving up on her dream, she reminds herself of her why. Why did she start playing the guitar in the first place? Because she loves making music. She loves the feeling of performing and sharing her music with others. Her why is more than just a dream. It's a passion, a purpose, and a source of joy. Thinking about the bigger picture helps Lucy refocus and stay motivated. Number 3, small rewards and accountability. Celebrating milestones, no matter how small, is key to staying motivated. When you reward yourself for achieving goals, no matter how small, you're reinforcing positive behavior and motivating yourself to keep going. But it's not just about treating yourself. It's also about acknowledging your accomplishments. When you take the time to appreciate your achievements, you boost your confidence and reaffirm your belief in your abilities. And it's not a bad thing to celebrate your wins. You deserve it. As for accountability, it's about creating a support system. Share your goals with someone who can help keep you on track. Whether it's a friend, family member, or mentor, having someone to check in with can make a significant difference. Knowing that someone is waiting for you to update them on your progress can motivate you to keep moving forward. Number 4, embrace imperfection. One of the biggest hurdles to staying motivated is the fear of failure. Many of us are afraid of making mistakes or not being perfect, which can paralyze us into inaction. The truth is, though, that imperfection is part of the journey. Making mistakes is how we learn and grow. In fact, some of the most successful people we know today got there by embracing imperfection. They learned from their mistakes and used them as stepping stones to success. So when you're struggling to stay motivated, remember that it's okay to not be perfect. It's okay to make mistakes. The important thing is to keep moving forward. And if you need a bit of extra encouragement to embrace imperfection, remember the words of best-selling author and keynote speaker Tim Harford. He says, "The world is full of people who want to sell you the idea that it's possible to excel beyond your wildest dreams with effortless ease. I believe it's more honest and more useful to explain how change can be made and kept, not in a single flash of inspiration, but with small acts of courage, determination, and creativity over months and years." Number 5, protect your energy. You can't pour from an empty cup. This might sound cliché, but it's so true. Your energy levels play a massive role in your motivation. When you're exhausted, it's hard to stay focused and motivated. That's why it's essential to take time to rest and recharge. This could mean taking a break to meditate, going for a walk in nature, reading a good book, or spending time with loved ones. It's essential to find what works for you and make it a priority. Remember, taking care of yourself isn't selfish. It's essential. When you're well-rested and nurtured, you can show up for your goals with more energy and enthusiasm. And there you have it. 5 tips backed by real stories, expert advice, and time-tested strategies to help you stay motivated when the going gets tough. Remember, it's not about waiting for motivation to strike. It's about cultivating it, nurturing it, and protecting it. You are not defined by your setbacks. You are defined by your resilience. And with each step you take, you're writing a new chapter in your story. A story of triumph, tenacity, and ultimately success. A story of triumph, tenacity, and ultimately success.